Hello, my lovely listener, and welcome to Space Cadet, a cosmic podcast show that taps into astrology and divination to bring forth messages of motivation and guidance for your journey here on planet Earth. I'm your host, Stace Orion, and this week there is a lot of shifting happening in the astral, which means a lot of shifting happening here in the collective energies as well. Join me as we continue to elevate our perspectives higher and higher and manage these massive shifts with play, love, and divine support. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, I got to keep it moving. Yo. Try number 2, take number 2. I was almost halfway through the last message when I realized I wasn't recording. Something about hitting the recording button is really fucking hard for me. But here we are, doing the damn thing, making it work, making it shake, leveling the fuck up, continuing on our journey. It's so appropriate for this episode. It's so appropriate for this message. And I'm like... Sometimes spirit gives me a dose of my own medicine and I'm like, I see you. Okay, fine. I can meet you at this challenge. I can meet you at your game. I know what I'm doing. I'm really fucking good at this, even when I mess up. That's you right now. Your energy is that you're really fucking good at life, even when you mess up. It's because you're powerful, okay? So what's going on in the astral right now is that here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are in the middle of October and the sun is currently in the cardinal air sign of Libra. And the moon is a waxing gibbous in the mutable water sign of Pisces. Okay, so it's gaining light. And by Thursday, it will be a full moon in the fixed earth sign of Taurus, which rules the second house, aka all the things that we've been working on this last week. And there are 5 planetary bodies in retrograde: Uranus, Saturn, Neptune, Chiron, and Jupiter. Pluto went direct in Capricorn last week, and Jupiter went retrograde in Gemini. So what's happening now at the beginning of this week is that there's a lot of like square and opposition energy, a lot of like power struggles and tests, in essence, energetic tests happening. But these are all going to strengthen you as a result. And that's how we're going to look at opposition energy moving forward is, okay, I fucked up. I'm going to laugh about it because, you know, I'm human and I'm perfect 99% of the time. But when I fuck up, it's okay. When there's opposition energies, when there's resistant energy, that's just data telling you that you need to slow down. Okay? Because you're very powerful and you're very smart and you want to go and you are like a well-oiled machine at this point. So you want to just like go. And the momentum is picking up speed. The moon is going from a first quarter moon to a waxing gibbous to a full. So the divine masculine energy is picking up momentum and this week, you're going to want to take action on all of the things that you learned and worked on last week. And you're going to have the opportunity to do that. You're going to crush it this week. But we just need to be mindful of what is happening around us too. So I'm getting this image of like, you know, if you think of a spinning wheel going so fast that it looks like it's standing still. It's like the momentum of the vibration in the collective, the frequencies are balancing out and like moving more rapidly and causing a little more instability before it balances out. And you're managing it like a boss, and you're like juggling 10 plates all at once. You're doing 1,000 things, you're doing the most, but you are rooted and grounded in this full moon Taurus energy. And so you are able to reap what you have sown. You are able to celebrate all the action that you're taking rather than like, freaking out and dropping plates everywhere and making a mess, which is happening to a big chunk of the collective right now. Karmic energies balancing out can be intense if you are on the wrong side of it. But you're standing on business, and that deserves to be celebrated. So let's break down the week and see how we can apply these theories to our everyday. So at the start of the week, here in the Northern Hemisphere, we're in the cardinal air sign of Libra. Things are balancing out. Karmic energies are balancing out. You are aware of these shifts. You are aware of what's happening in your energetic field. You are aware of where you are in your journey. So you are peaceful. You are being diplomatic. You are using your sword of truth to protect and to communicate your boundaries with others. You are shining bright like a diamond because you are balanced and you understand the importance of peace of mind in all things, especially relationships. So you're not looking for a fight, you're looking for diplomacy. The moon is a waxing gibbous in the mutable water sign of Pisces, so you're going with the flow. You know that things are shifting right now. You know that things aren't going to stay the same. You are in a state of flux right now. The whole collective is in a state of flux right now. And things always get more difficult and more complicated before you level up. So going with the flow and knowing things are shifting and changing is allowing you to really stabilize and root yourself in this transitional period. And that is allowing you to dream the impossible dream. That is allowing you to feel at one with the universe. And baby, you are an old soul, and your higher self is powerful and wise. I said in the first recording, the reason, if these messages resonate with you, I've been getting so heady with it. Spirit has been getting so heady with the messages. I started my TikTok channel as a means of spreading good news and good energy, but Spirit's like, oh no, we're going to captivate the light workers of the world, the leaders of the world, and we are going to help them on their journey and encourage them on their journey. And they are a lot smarter than you realize. They are a lot more spiritual than you realize. They're a lot more powerful than you realize. And I'm blown away by the amount of people that are resonating with these messages because they're heady. So know that if you follow along with what's going on, it's because your soul is effing ancient and you are smart as hell. You are magical as hell. And you have a very, very special connection to the divine. Very special. You are here to cause some massive energetic shifts, and it's happening because the chosen are alchemizing energies within the collective that have been oppressing and in control for a very long time. This is not just about money. This is not just about having a sports car. This is not just about having a certain image. This is about what you do with these resources in order to shift the balance of power, dog. I did not get into this in my first message. This is what I mean. You understand the brevity, the gravity of what is happening right now in the collective. You understand that these shifts have to happen in order to bring in the new. You know that the powers that be have to give up control in order for us to shift into a better reality for our kids, for our families, for our future. Dreaming the impossible dream is not just about finding wealth and keeping it. It's about what you do with it. Okay, so I hope you feel at one with the universe. I hope you feel as powerful as this energy feels, as dynamic as this energy feels, because it is special to the divine. It is so special. So today and Monday, know that there's a lot of opposition energies. Mercury is squaring Pluto and it's moving into Scorpio, which rules your 8th house. And Mars is squaring Chiron and the sun is opposing squaring Chiron. So a lot of this is happening subconsciously. A lot of these shifts are happening subconsciously. And that's another indicator of how connected to spirit you are and how powerful your soul is, that you can do that. You can alchemize and transmute energies while you're at the grocery store, while you're at work, while you're doing other things. You are a master multitasker, right? Spinning the 10 plates while, being completely rooted and grounded. So know that Sunday, Monday, as you balance out old wounds with new strategies, you're in essence reinventing yourself right now, right? You are reinventing the way you think, you're reinventing your perspective on problems, you're reinventing your aesthetic and how you feel towards possessions and material things and what you can do with them, what you can do with your resources. You're reinventing your whole thing. And in the process, you're healing old wounds. And you're doing it all in your own way. And spirit loves that. Spirit, every time I see that, I'm I just hear spirit, your unique truth is of value. Doing things in your way is what makes you special. It's what makes you authentic. And spirit also wants to remind you that if you aren't feeling like you're able to express yourself, you're not able to open up to your physical collective around you, know that there are so many different social media platforms that you can find your people, you can find your crowd, you can put yourself out there, you can be your authentic self and put that out there, and you will get love in return. You will find your people. There are good and bad things about everything, including the internet, right? But it is a great resource to find your collective, to find your people. And I'm saying that because Spirit is encouraging you to explore those platforms. I know personally for me, it wasn't until I moved across the country to LA. And it wasn't until I moved here that I started seeing myself reflected back to me. I started seeing people that communicated like I did and were into the things that I was into. Just because you don't see yourself reflected back to you doesn't mean that you're wrong or that your truth is wrong. Know that your soul family is out there, and as you exist, they exist. So you're being encouraged to open up in some way and share your truths, share your gifts is what I'm trying to say. Spirit wants you to open up in spite of the opposition, in spite of the fear, and share your gifts because it will heal you and it will help you find your family. And if you feel resistance at any point, if you feel resistance on your journey, just remember that's data. It's a sign that you need to slow down and that you need to shift your perspective, okay? In the immortal words of Queen Herbie, success is in the mistakes. Let me read the lyrics. Do you really want to know the tea? It's the up-leveling for me. If you dig and you chase your dream, now and then you got to bury things, right? We got to bury the old us. You got to bury the old you. You got to say goodbye to the people that no longer serve you and find the people that do. Find the people that make you feel like you're easy to love and say goodbye to those that take and oppress. Put some respect on her steak for all those looks that she ate. She made who I am today. Success is in the mistakes. You're a badass. You're a badass. And Queen Herbie is a beautiful example of being a cutthroat divine feminine, as well as being a powerful magician and alchemist, creator, divine energy. That's what aligned magic looks like. The scandals that are happening in the music industry is what dark magic looks like. Queen Herbie is an example of what light magic looks like, what aligned magic looks like. Owning your shit, owning your darkness, and using it to demonstrate strength and standing on business. By Tuesday, Venus will be trining Neptune, and I wrote, indulge in all of the beauty today. Stand in your power, be bold and thoughtful, laugh at your mistakes, and then fix them like a boss. Take note of them. Know that by making mistakes, you are growing. By hitting resistance, you are leveling up. And you know that good things take time to cultivate. You know that the things that you're manifesting, like I said, it's not just about the instant gratification. You could manifest a lot of really beautiful materialistic things if you wanted to, but you're walking a very specific path that requires you to learn specific lessons, and you honor that. You know that if you earn your manifestations, if you earn what's coming to you, that is the only way you will have learned those lessons and be fully satisfied with yourself. You are magic in the making. That should be your mantra this week. I am magic in the making. Because you are. I am magic in the making. Success is in the mistakes, and I am magic in the making. Go buy some flowers for me. I know you may need to grieve. Just know that I am at peace. The girl you knew is deceased. This coffin's set from Hermes. I like to click on my desk. This bitch is hard to impress. Tell all my haters stay blessed. Right? Classy. Classy and sexy, sassy, and badass. Damn. All right, by midweek, the moon is moving into Taurus and will be a full moon by Thursday. Venus is sextiling Pluto and moving into the mutable fire sign of Sagittarius. And this is a really interesting and fun energy. I wrote, applying the weird to your aesthetic. Applying your weird, your shadow side, your taboo aspects to your aesthetic. And here in the States, Halloween is coming up, and I got this really fun prompt to dress up as your alter ego. Because Halloween, you can dress up, you can dress up as anything you want. You can become anything you want. And so this is actually a really beautiful time to dress up and embody your alter ego without fear of judgment, right? Because spirit wants you to play. You've done the shadow work, you've done the alchemizing, and now that you're focusing on the new and you're in this really powerful balanced energy, spirit wants you to explore your shadow side in this new way and see what happens. Dress up as your alter ego, figure out what that even looks like or feels like, and play with it. Go howl at the moon, Utilize this Halloween energy to really express your alter ego, your shadow side in the physical. Bring her to life. Bring him to life. Like, how fun is that? And because it's a full moon in Taurus, what I'm getting is really fun. It's like, if you can play into that side of you, if you can do up and embody that shadow side of you, your alter ego, and bring them to life, that could actually be a part of your aesthetic, a part of your brand, or a part of your vibe, a part of your message. And you may be able to figure out how to utilize that in a way that you can profit off of it. And I think that's a big part of what this is all about. This energy is connecting your material world, your resources, with every aspect of you, embodying your truth and utilizing your truth so that you can manage your resources, but also attract your resources the way that is totally true to you and that fills you up, because it's about what satisfies you. And there is something here trying to come out based on your shadow side that could really help embody this new aesthetic and satisfy the way you earn money, dog. So do it up. Do it up. See what comes out, because there is power in your shadow side. There is power in your truth, in the things that are hidden within you, the things that didn't feel safe to come out until now. Because now you can trust yourself. Now you can protect yourself. Now you know what's good for you and safe for you and what isn't. You can navigate through opposition energy safely now. And that's massive, especially in certain communities. It's massive to be able to protect yourself, to protect your sacred energy in a world where conformity is the name of the game, right? Conformity could mean life or death, right? So you're being encouraged to just utilize play as a strategy right now, because these things can be super heavy, and these things can be, complicated. But 7:44 on my clock, Spirit loves you and encourages you, and your soul family encourages you. Your soul family wants you to keep going, because your soul family wants you to find them too. Your soul family is looking for you too. And the more you can embrace your authentic truth, the more you can embrace your shadow side, your weird side, your taboo side, the more other people around you that feel the same way will feel comfortable around you and safe around you to also open up and share their truth. It's so fucking beautiful and feel good. I love this collective. Okay. And then it's pretty quiet. It's pretty quiet in the astral realm, even though there's a lot of shifts occurring. Finishing out the week is really going to be up to you. And, oh, what did I write? Wait a minute. I wrote, by the end of the week, the physical world is doing stuff. I had some really interesting, the channeled readings for later by the end of the week were really interesting. Will be posting them in my TikTok channel, but there's this energy of your soul has returned to learn many lessons, and this energy of the subconscious mind healing and working in tandem with the conscious mind in this healthy, stable way is bringing certain truths to the surface. It's bringing, it may be helping you retrieve, parts of your soul, having visions, remembering certain aspects of your past and how they're playing out in cycles within your current reality. And that you're very connected to your higher self right now. You're very connected to a higher power right now. And it is showing. It's showing. So the energetic themes for this week are remembering that there's a lot of opposition happening, a lot of energies, light and dark energies balancing out and vibrating more rapidly, the momentum of things picking up. And that is in essence helping you heal old wounds with new strategies. You're learning new strategies. You're learning how to stand on business in this new optimistic state of being. And that optimism is helping you focus on the new. It's helping you focus on where you're going and helping you combat your lack mindset or your conditioning and any external opposition energies. Working in tandem with the astral. And all of that is helping you see that mistakes or not, you are forever successful. You are a well-oiled machine. And there's no one that can balance these energies quite like you. And Spirit and the family want to commend you. Another aspect to all of this is the divine relationship aspect, because your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are balancing out, your divine feminine and masculine side are balancing out. You are learning how to nurture yourself to take best action. You're vibrating at a frequency that is matching other divine frequencies. And I was channeling this song from Cinderella, where Cinderella is dancing with Prince Charming, and it's called So This Is Love. And the lyrics are, so this is what makes life divine. I'm all aglow, and now I know the key to all heaven is mine. My heart has wings and I can fly. I'll touch every star in the sky. So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. So this is love. And it's a really, really beautiful song. Whether or not you watch Disney movies, it's a really, really beautiful song sung by Eileen Woods and Mike Douglas. And I'm being called to the look in their eyes when they're dancing. And it's just like, it's being present and really honoring the other person and their beautiful energy. Again, that Two of Cups, that exchanging that beautiful energy. And I feel like that's what you are experiencing with your higher self. That's what you're experiencing with spirit. Like when I talk about on TikTok, when I talked about being in your God frequency, we are of spirit source. And based on our unique soul's journeys and origins, certain souls just hold more wisdom than others. Certain souls have a closer connection than others. And it's not good or bad, it just is. And your lineage is, it's like a map to your origins. It's like a map to your connection with spirit. And I think what I'm trying to say is your lineage is a guide to the lessons that your soul is here to learn. It will connect you to the stories and the mythos of the past and how certain deities can help you with these lessons and how you are connected with those deities. And over the course of this week, the physical world doing stuff is essentially my way of saying that the physical world is going to be communicating and opening up certain truths to you. It's going to be reflecting back to you certain events that are going to trigger clues on like who your soul is, what its origins are, and what it's here to accomplish. Like expanding your view on your mission, getting more data on your mission. I hope that makes sense. It's a little convoluted, but I hope that makes sense. Because like I talked about in TikTok, this is like what your soul does. Your soul comes to the earthly realm in order to balance it out, or it goes to different realms in order to learn lessons and balance it out. You're a dream walker. I get the feeling that this full moon is going to unlock some wild shit for you. Because not only has a curse been lifted, but you're stepping through some kind of portal. Like we just had the 1010 portal. And now with this full moon in Taurus, it's like grounding to fly. Hidden truths coming to the surface that have something to do with your roots, has something to do with your magic, and it has something to do with your connection to the divine realm. You're like an angel in training, baby. You're a powerful freaking soul. And Spirit wants you to remember that. Like it's powerful. And if you ever feel anxious, just slow down. Slow down and enjoy the ride. Like think of Cinderella and Prince Charming, where they're just like looking into each other's eyes and they're like, so this is love. So this is love. So this is, what is it? So this is what makes life divine. So this is love. So this is the miracle that I've been dreaming of. So this is love. So this is love. Yeah, dog. Accessing the divine within, your magic is the real deal. Your magic is the real deal, and the more you build on these energies, the more you are present and build your confidence through your shadow side, build your confidence through your action. It's like the more your magic opens up to you. That's what it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so the curse that has been lifted is that up until this point, you've just been like in survival mode. You've been learning your lessons. Your soul came here to learn many lessons, and you had to clear your karma. You had to go through these different experiences that tested you, almost unalived you on several occasions, in order for you to strengthen your gifts. You had to get to a place of stability and groundedness before your magic could like flourish and come out into the open. You had to feel safe enough to come out into the open. Damn, you could in a past life, you could have been like a gypsy or a practicing witch, or in a profession that was utilizing magic in some way, but you were targeted as a result. I'm telling you, the karma of humans, the karma that's balancing out right now is ancient. The systems of oppression that have been in place have been in place for a long fucking time, especially when it comes to magic and religion. So your soul could have initially been one of alchemy and astrology and magic, and you were targeted as a result. And it took lifetimes upon lifetimes for you to step back into your power and not use it for oppression and not use it to get revenge. This is fascinating. I thought I was just going to do a hype sesh, but this is fascinating. Am I recording this? Okay. You are stepping through a portal where you are now energetically strong enough for your magic to come to life. So this is love. Yo, you are bringing your magic to life. And Spirit wants you to practice with play. Practice bringing your magic to life with play, because your intuition is on point. Whatever deities you're working with, whatever gifts that you are strengthening and utilizing right now to stand your ground, stand on business through this transformation, that's only going to get stronger. It's only going to build more in confidence within you, but it's also going to unlock even more gifts. It's going to unlock even more truths there that have yet to be revealed. Because you are a dream walker, you can exist between realms. You could be a channeler, you could be a tarot reader, you could be a shaman. I'm looking at the 8th house card, and I get this feeling that your soul is deeply connected to the underworld in some way. Your soul is deeply connected to the shadow world in some way. That's what makes you such a spiritual warrior, is because you understand the light and the dark. That's what makes you so good at balancing out karmic energies, is because you know how the laws work. And there is something about your soul that really connects to the shadow realm. It's like having love for the devil because you know that the devil is part of you. The devil is the gatekeeper of the earthly realm. You have to work with that energy in order to be balanced and successful in this world. You respect this realm and its shadow side. You respect as above and so below. Whoa, because of that, I heard anytime I see 6 of Pentacles, I think maximum giving and receiving. 6 in the cycle is Tippereth. It's connected directly to spirit source. It's balanced. Its energy embodies equality, balancing out of energies, giving in order to receive, receiving in order to give. This energy is the moon in Taurus. This Thursday, holy shit. Okay, so something's going to happen with this full moon. You're stepping through a portal, a curse has been lifted, and you are stepping into the reality of maximum giving and receiving. That's why Spirit wants you to shine your light out. That's why Spirit wants you to share your gifts with the world, because you're stepping into a timeline where you can embody this maximum giving and receiving. You are meant to. Let me read what it says, because this has something to do with embracing your shadow side as well. Okay, it says 6 of Pentacles. A man moves forward in the sand, barefoot and unshrouded, with only his spirit guide for company. In one hand holds the scale, a symbol of balance, and in the other, a laurel branch. He is on a path of purification and initiation. Love to see it. The spirit and the initiate are in harmony, each giving to the other in order to cross the desert, give, receive, and grow. So this is love. That's you in spirit, dog. And you could have, I called this in my TikTok readings too, you could have some buddies, some spirit guide buddies helping you. Oh my God. My little babies. Oh my gosh, I have two little spirit guides that follow me everywhere. They're my babies. Stepping into a reality where you are giving equal energetic exchange to spirit in the universe. You're mastering this realm, dog. You're mastering this realm, and you're doing it in your own unique way. You are on a path of purification and initiation. You are elevating, dog. You are on the path of enlightenment. In harmony, balancing out. It's what your soul does, dude. You are the adjuster. You speak your truth, and you alchemize unbalanced energies everywhere you go. You are walking karma. And by learning how to stand in your truth with confidence, by learning how to embrace your shadow side, Your magic is able to grow. Your magic is able to come to life. And you are stepping into a portal where things are gonna get weird. But in a good way. But in a good way. Spirit says you're really fucking good at this. You're being asked to enjoy yourself right now. Know that you are in like the greatest collaboration between spirit and man. The collaboration between the chosen, the collective mind and spirit, 3, the mind, body, soul, the Holy Trinity, the Mother, Maiden, Crone, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You are in the greatest collaboration between spirit and man. And you are going to witness how your contribution to the collective energy is going to help shift the tides, turn the tables, go from 5 of Pentacles lack mentality to one of pure, unadulterated giving and receiving of the truth, justice, eternal justice, love under will and not oppression, giving and receiving of energies and not solely harvesting and taking. Powers that be are not going to like this. And they are powerless to stop it. Sorry, not sorry. Your reign is done. The collective doesn't need someone outside of themselves to tell them what's good. The collective can now think outside of the box, stand on business, create their own reality, and create the new world that is governed by the individual, governed by a higher power and not an organized collective. The systems in place are designed to make you feel small. The systems in place are complicated. They're meant to oppress. But all it takes is a few good soldiers to start a ripple effect out into the collective. All it takes is a few brilliant minds to stand on business, to be fearless, to shine their authentic light out into the world and take action that not only inspires others, but acknowledges the difference between power and oppression. And that's love. This King of Cups came out in my TikTok readings, and I want to read it. It says, the king looks at us in a questioning manner while water pours from his cup. The golden fish represent the spiritual awakening. They recognize the value of that natural spring and they pursue it. His golden horns show his mastery of the numen, which is causing creatures to stir from the water. Strength and compassion is the king's motto. You are meant to attract the sharks. I keep talking about the powers that be. You are meant to attract the sharks. You are meant to wade in the waters of these dangerous creatures. You are being guided. Like, this is not a situation to fear, and it's something that you're opening up to. But what I'm essentially trying to say is that Spirit is making an example out of you. If you choose it, if you choose this path, Spirit will make an example out of you, will make you a leader that understands that strength is compassion, love under will. The difference between power and oppression is love. These are the new leaders of the new world. These are the leaders that are going to help protect and stabilize the collective because they are stabilized themselves. They come from a place of truth and honor. This is what we're aiming for. These are the energies that we want, putting systems into place for this new earth, for this new world. That's you, dog. That's you. This may look like an old curmudgeon, but it's just energy. Your soul is ancient. It is mature. It is graceful. It's magical. And the more you walk this path, the more your magic will open up to you, and the more you will see that you are capable of coming at this physical 3D world in more ways than one. This is such an exciting time. I can't express that enough. This is such an exciting time for the visionaries and the light workers of this world. Because not only are you going to help bring the impossible into the possible, you're going to help balance out this mess and heal the collective. And that's going to allow the mind, the collective mind, to elevate and to live in a more peaceful state, to embody a more peaceful energy, rather than trying to control and oppress the world around it. Have so much fun this week. Celebrate yourself this week. Take the best action. Trust your gut. Your intuition is on point. Practice play. Open up to your magic. Open up to the downloads and the synchronicities that you get this week. Your psychic gifts are expanding. Your magic is expanding because you are ready. You are stable. Love is in the air. Divine energies coming into union. Recognizing one another, recognizing the power in the other, in themselves, being present and enjoying that powerful energy flow, and taking fearless action that is going to continue to heal and align you to this beautiful timeline of maximum giving and receiving. Those are all the messages I have for you today. Join us next week for more divinely channeled messages assisting us in this game called life. Thank you so much for listening. If these messages resonated, click the subscribe, like, and bell icon to be notified every time we post. And please take care of yourself. Keep going. And I will see you on the other side.